I is for I, that first-person voice from which all stories spring. Now, I don't mean me, this particular person here who is speaking to you. I mean that inner voice, the source, the one from whom everything springs. I don't mean me, this particular me, myself, I. Me only comes about when I looks out and sees that I'm me, not anyone else. And that means really there's two in that conversation. The one that started it off and then began to think about herself, about that essence from which springs everything else, and the looker who does the thinking. And from that reflection comes the concept of identity, of that uniqueness that wants expression as an individual, that wants to be known in the world, that wants recognition, recognition, to be thought about again. She wants reflection to be looked at, but it's that origin, at the source from which everything else springs, that I want to point to. The I that's the voice of a first-person story expressed without sound through the voice you hear in your head when you read on the page or when you write from your inner voice. But when I point, then you know it's just me doing the pointing at it and the point is lost. So how do we reconnect to that original I, that source, that silent inner voice? We go inward, in silence, to that wellspring from which everything else springs. The quietness of connecting to Source, that's what religions around the world call the state of grace. There are many paths to that Source, but they all use silence as the key. Just look within, in quiet, and that I will reveal herself. I is for I.